You see it after a game, often regardless of outcome.
Navi players are dying, 3's dead, GG's called! GG is called!
You see it during a game when someo's feeding.
So I'm not going to say GG, because it wasn't a GG. That's not toxic. I don't even know how many points.
23.
And sometimes you see it purely as a form of disrespect.
GG East. Well, anyone who says GG East gets reported. Sorry, dude. If you win, you gotta win with class.
GG stands for good game, an exercise of sportsmanship shared between opponents for as long as people have been able to compete against one another. But that simplistic definition doesn't even come close to explaining all the ways that gamers use the term today. GG's origin isn't completely clear, but it appears to have been first used by gamers in mid to late 90s titles that featured multiplayer. And in that original context, it maintained its meaning as a digital handshake between competitors, sometimes with the inclusion of WP on the end for well played. The term saw casual usage, but it was in StarCraft that it took on a whole new level of importance. As Blizzard's RTS became an absolute sensation in Korea, GG grew, and when typed in competitive play, it meant that the player was conceding the match. But since that was true, it also became an iconic point at the end of every match, which the commentators seized for their own. There's even a GG button kicking around the office that we've had to limit. Do not fucking press that button again. That doesn't mean that GG was always done appropriately though. In StarCraft II, Greg Idra Fields was notorious for pushing the limits of sportsmanship. But he also let his emotions get the best of him at times, leaving completely winnable pro games, sometimes with an abrupt GG.
With circlings, mutas, everything is overrunning the scores by MMA. Wait, what? What?
But more often not.
Couple more units pop in and Cruncher with the happy face. Is Idra's energy still broken? It seems it is. See ya later, Idra.
Yeah, fuck this game. StarCraft 2 is fucking stupid. This guy's awful. But this guy seems pretty bad. I think this guy's just terrible. Yeah, that guy was just awful. That guy was trash. This guy's really bad.
This guy sucks.
In Korea, using GG before leaving a pro match was basically mandatory, and anything else was seen as poor manners. And of course, if entered, it signified surrender, which was actually incorporated into the rules for Kespa Pro League. But GG has become so ubiquitous that it's developed all sorts of variations. Before matchmaking systems became commonplace, GG no re developed. It meant good game, no rematch, with the implication being, you're not worth my time.
If he could talk to us right now, what do you think he'd say?
GG, no re.
That said, GG no re isn't as popular as it once was, mainly because a lot of games are no longer 1v1, and most have matchmaking systems that decide whether or not there will be a re.
Did you just say re?
Wait, I didn't mean it like that, man. Wait, what did you just send me? Frog re when a normie touch him? Because of matchmaking, the path to victory can sometimes be entirely out of one's hands. And in these situations, when a teammate is really dragging everyone else down, the ironic use of GG as a flame enters the picture. But in terms of throwing shade, one of the most popular versions of GG in current use is
GG Easy.
GG Easy is basically a great way to take a parting shot at your opponent by saying GG, but then adding easy to say, actually, you blow. Common variations of GG Easy include easy game, easy life, and easy peasy.
Un po' in ritardo è venuto. Un po' in ritardo, era proprio il barbecue.
GG Easy, va bene. No, GG Easy è un termine che utilizziamo online, cose. Va bene.
And while post-game toxicity is a proud tradition in competitive games,
Let's go! You ugly fucking virgins! You're gonna want to wash the taste of my dick out of your mouth.
some of the newer esports titles aren't playing ball. In Overwatch, the use of GG Easy reached a fever pitch, to the point where Blizzard took action. After August 2016, if you type it in chat, you get any number of supposedly embarrassing phrases instead. Honestly, I wasn't a fan of banning GG Easy, because I'm kind of an asshole. Honestly, I wasn't a fan of seeing GG Easy, but banning it seems a bit excessive. I mean, what's competition without a little bit of friendly banter?
Fucking slash me again, you little fucking shit. I'll fucking fuck you up. Fucking pigeon.
On the left, and down they go. Good job, big one.
Perhaps the worst thing about these variations is that increasingly it becomes harder to determine when a player genuinely means good game.
Go in on him, he might not even have time to grab his stuff. He goes down, and it looks like, wow, Invoker rage quit.
What?
And if every game is a good game, is any game really good?
And cut. Another episode in the bag. GG, Josh.
GG, no re.
You're kidding. We've worked together on 23 of these, and you won't give me a fucking...
But GG hath incorporated so many variations that it is wholly ubiquitous in the kingdom. Is that how people from your island speak? I don't.
Aye.
Aye, mate.
Jump on.
On your bike, you fucking wanker.